Hey, Cafe of Knowledge, how everybody doing today? This is the remix video. You remember when I was telling everybody that it was so many of my subscribers, they was contacting me and asking me where did the video go of the mother who aborted the school bus in Alabama, and everything went all wrong. And like I told y'all before, I made a mistake and I got new equipment and it got deleted. It got, but the audio still exists, because I have this equipment to where even when it shoots videos, it also holds an audio recording as well. So I have the audio recording, but I don't have the video. So what I decided to do, I told y'all I was gonna call this the remix because it's like the same video, it's just in a new form, but I'm gonna play the same thing that I said in that video. But on this, I called it the remix because I'm gonna put some input in this video as it plays along. Now it's gonna feel funny, y'all. It's gonna feel so funny me listening to my own self, because I never listen to myself when I make a video or done a video or whatever. I just don't sit back and just listen to myself or whatever. I feel like that's kind of narcissist. But in this case, I have to do it because I have so many of my subscribers asking me what happened to that video. So I was so glad that the audio at least saved so I could do it again. Okay, but I am going to stop this video within probably about two or three times, and then I'm going to let it go ahead on and play. I do want to tell y'all, kind of in the middle, probably about 10 minutes in or something, I do want to give y'all a similar story that happened to me. So we're going to listen to the video, and like I said, I'm so sorry that it had deleted all the way out the video, because I could have just reposted the video, but in this case it was just the audio saved. So let's listen to the audio and then I'm gonna put my 2 cents in it. And this is the video, y'all, of the mother in Alabama who decided to go to the bus stop, go to the school bus, and confront these kids about bullying her child. Okay, so this is the audio. Family. How everybody doing today? And I'm gonna stop it within video, like 10 minutes in, y'all. About this so long, we already said that these people are not playing out here with these kids, okay? And these kids ain't playing with themselves either. Okay, y'all seen the title up there? It said about the Alabama mother who got on that school bus to confront some school kids about bullying her daughter, okay? So now, you have this lady that went on the school bus, and because her daughter was being bullied, I guess, or whatever, she decided to get on to the school bus and confront these children here. And these are like, I guess, middle school children. They was 11 years old, around the age of 11. Now, we ain't talking about no teenagers. We talking about around 11 years old, some young kids, okay? So now, the mother, I mean, we all can relate to that. If your kid is being bullied and you want to talk to the kid that's bullying your kid, try to tell them to stop or whatever like that, or either talk to the parent. That's kind of the best way to do it. But in this case, she decided to get on that school bus and confront the kids. So now let me let y'all listen to this right here. This is, first it's going to be a news report about they arrested her for getting on that school bus, and then you're going to hear kind of a little of a confrontation of her talking to the kids, and then I'll finish explaining it from there, y'all. Here it goes. Oh, just
Jefferson County mom facing assault charges after an incident on a school bus. This happened yesterday morning as students were boarding the bus in Center Point. Deputies tell us that Nanette Waldrop got on the bus and confronted an 11-year-old student suspected of bullying her child. Waldrop was arrested for assault, trespassing, and disorderly conduct. Jefferson County Superintendent Dr. Walter Gonslin released a statement after the incident, saying in part, "What I saw on that video deeply disturbs me. At no point is any type of violence acceptable, especially violence against students. We have been and will continue to cooperate fully with law enforcement."
Okay, so yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but you can hear kind of the lady saying, I don't care which one of y'all are you. Okay, y'all, I just want to stop it right there because I just want to tell y'all that when she got on this school bus, well, when she was walking to the school bus, right, when the bus pulls up or whatever, she like, she gets up on the school bus and she was like, I don't know which one of y'all hanging out the window. I don't know which one of y'all doing all this right here. And them kids were telling her before she got on that school bus, they was like, don't bring your ass up here on this school bus. Don't bring your ass up here on this school bus messing with us. And she was like, I don't know care nothing about what y'all got to say. I'm finna find out who messing with my daughter, whatever. So then she gets up on the school bus, and that's when you hear that confrontation. Now she going back and forth with these kids, okay? So now, let me let y'all finish listening to it. I got bond money on deck, and which one that's what she was saying. So you can hear the confrontation, you know what I'm saying, that she's having with these kids, okay? Now, and you hear the kids like, oh, I don't care, right? So you got the kids going at it, her going at it, but I'm gonna tell you, that's when keeping it real go wrong, y'all, because let me tell you right here. She got on that school bus and she was arguing with these kids, which is a no-no. Getting on the school bus, y'all, don't do that, is trespassing. I can understand that people say, well, I'm tired of people picking with my kids, but you can't be getting on these people's school bus here because they are getting you. We done said already a long time ago, these people out here ain't playing by these kids, okay? So then she gets on this school bus to confront them. And then they're arguing back and forth. Now, we said this in Fat Joe video last week or whatever, that these kids are built differently now. These kids, we don't know what's going on, but these kids are built so differently now. This is not the same hood it used to be when we was growing up back in the day. Oh, no, they not hearing it. These kids is much different, Now, she done got on this school bus, and she confronted, which one of y'all messing with what? So this boy stands up, and he's 11 years old, and he looks like he got braids and stuff, and he said 11 years old, okay. So they going back and forth. He going back and forth with the mother, and then the mother, I think, grabs him or pushes him or something like that, and he went ham. He started whooping and fighting this lady, and this lady fighting him, and then the sad part is that about 7 other kids jumped in to help the boy. Now, we ain't talking about like the boy brothers or sisters was on the bus. We talking about just about 7 of them kids jumped in to help this boy fight that mama that came on the bus. And then, while the mother is tussling with 7 or 8 kids that's jumping on her, 2 other girls done came from the front or somewhere and grabbed the daughter and started whooping the daughter. Boy, I'm telling you, you can't make this type of shit up right here. You can't make this type of shit. See, my similar that's what I'm saying. Now, you done got on that school bus to check these kids and wind up getting your ass whipped. Now, Now, see, that's when keeping it real go wrong, you know, because y'all remember back in the day when our parents used to tell us, you know, if we come in the house and we like, oh, they keep picking on me or they keep bothering me, and you remember when your parents used to tell us, like, you know, hey, if you don't go out there and whoop their ass, when you come in here, I'm gonna whoop your ass. What is this parent gonna tell this girl? What is she gonna tell this girl right here? Like, okay, if you go in, you better go out there and whoop their ass, or else I'm gonna whoop your ass. That girl gonna look at her like, her daughter gonna look at her like, I know, like, hell, you talking about whooping my ass when you can't even whoop their ass yourself, and then you gonna try to expect me to whoop their ass when you couldn't even whoop their ass? They jumped your ass, and then you gonna tell me to get out there and fight them. Oh, hell no. We gonna have to come up with a plan B, because plan A damn sure didn't work with you getting up on that school bus and thought you was gonna scare these kids, and these kids done whooped your ass and mine too. Oh, hell no. And then you done went to jail, and still I'm out here by myself with these bad ass kids. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this is a whole nother day. I done told people about that. Now they put this lady in jail. I don't know what all her charges is. You know, y'all heard the clip, the news clip at the beginning. I know trespassing is one of them, and I'm gonna tell y'all parents, I know that y'all don't like for y'all kids to be getting bullied and things like that, and you trying to handle the situation, but getting on the school bus is not it. I done told everybody, they not playing with these kids out here. They not playing about these kids out here. You jump your ass on that school bus, and your ass gonna be in trouble. And you see, they took her slap down into jail, even after the kids jumped her afterwards. But I think she did put her hand on that boy first. Not for sure, I believe so. But the thing is that you got on that school bus. Now, she got on that school bus talking shit. Now, see, these kids was already talking shit before she even got on the school bus. They hanging all out the window, because you heard her on a little bit on that clip. She talking about, which one of y'all was out that window saying this? Now, see, they had already seen her ass coming anyway with her little girl. You know what I'm saying? With her daughter. They already seen her, and they was already saying, oh, she done went and got her mama. Damn, her mama. We don't care nothing about her mama. We don't care. We'll do this to her and her mama. Now, you would be expecting that these kids are just talking mess, and that they really can't do nothing. But honey, when she got up on that bus, they was like, we don't care nothing about you. We don't care nothing about that. And she jumped her butt up on that bus like it was gonna make a difference. Now back in the day, y'all remember when, like, if a parent confront a child or something, that child will chill out. You know, like the child really won't say too much because that's a grown up talking to them, or they'll chill out. Now you have some back in the day that was still going at it with grown folks and stuff. But you just remember that when a child seen a parent, the parent got a little bit more respect, and the kids would be quiet, you know. But they would still look at that other child and be like, you know, when your mama leave or your daddy leave, I'm still gonna get you or whatever. But they still held back a little bit. Not now. Not now. They told that lady before she got on that bus, and they were telling everybody, we don't care nothing about that. We don't care nothing about that. And I be damn. But you got on that bus, and keeping it real didn't turn out right. That's when things go all wrong right there. I'm gonna tell you right now. But anyway, y'all family, I understand that people don't want their kids to be bullied, but getting on the bus or going to the school after school to try to confront these kids not the way to go. You know, I'm telling you now, they are strict about these kids. Now your ass going to jail, and you talking about you gonna hop on a school bus to check some kids. See, them kids, I'm gonna tell you right now, them kids probably didn't know what was gonna go down when that lady got on that bus. But what they do know, I'm gonna tell you, you ain't finna get on no school bus going in there trying to whoop these kids' ass, and you sure ain't gonna get on that school bus trying to kidnap or grab one or something like that. Them kids set an example. Like, hey, look here, our parents ain't here, our mama ain't here, our dad ain't here, so we got to fend for ourselves, whether you grown or not. And you come up here, we doing some duke. We gonna jump you. We don't care, but when we do know, we gonna keep you off our ass, because our parents ain't here. Now, you done bust your ass up here on this bus, and then they got to jumping her ass. I'm gonna tell you, that just don't make no kind of goddamn sense, y'all. Stay off these folks' bus, and you see the bus driver just sitting there, and he was just looking. He ain't lift his hand to say nothing, and I understand it, because you know why? Because as
soon as he would have tried to break up the fight, as soon as he would have tried to get the kids off the lady and all that, they would have claimed that he put his hands on some of them kids. So he just said, forget it. He was just sitting.
Okay, y'all. So, like I said, I wanted to stop it then right there because I kind of want to tell y'all a similar story. And hey, when Jay come back from his work assignments and everything with this pandemic thing going on, when he get back, I have him to talk about a little bit of this and verify what I'm saying. That what I'm saying is all true, okay? So now, let me tell y'all, I had a similar story because, see, I kind of understand where this here lady was coming from, but she handled the situation the wrong way, okay? And she really did. Now, I'm going to tell y'all a similar situation. My youngest son was in middle school, and Jay was in high school, okay? Now, my youngest was just hitting in the middle school, and Jay was about to, I think, almost finna graduate or something like that because they are 6 years apart, okay? So now, I come home one day, and I hear them two talking. I just happened to pass the room there, you know, where they always going in the entertainment room and everything. So I hear them talking, and I hear Jay tell my youngest son, he was like, yeah, I'm going to your bus stop tomorrow because they ain't finna be, they not gonna be messing with you, or they're not going to jump you, right? So when, you know, I heard that, I stopped. So then I goes in there where they are, and I say, you know, like I said, this year they was in school and stuff. So I say, and y'all all know they grown now, I got grandkids and all that. But anyway, so I stops and I say, I goes in there and I said, what y'all talking about? Y'all talking about who jumping on who? I know ain't nobody talking about jumping on you, so I'm pointing at my youngest son. So Jay automatically steps in and said, oh, no, we ain't talking about nothing. He started studying. We ain't talking about nothing. We talking about something that happened a while back. I said, oh, a while back, huh? I said, okay. I said, so ain't nothing going on? No. So then the youngest one say, no, he following his older brother. No. I said, okay. So then, family, I don't know what made them think I was stupid, you know? And that's what I'm saying, parents. You have to listen to what your kids be talking about sometime when they having all these hype conversations and stuff, and you just stop and listen because you need to see what's going on. Oh, are they talking about the games and stuff, or are they talking about something that's really going on with them? Okay, so knowledge family, I don't know what made them think that ENJ was crazy, because I know what I heard. Jay said he's gonna go to the bus stop with the youngest one tomorrow, and he gonna make sure he put a stop, I guess, to somebody messing with the youngest one. Now, my youngest one will get down, you know, and handle his own, but I guess he's telling his brother about it. Now his brother wants to go, okay, to the bus stop and make sure the youngest one gets on the bus stop, okay, at middle school. Okay, so then I said, okay, so then that makes me a couple of phone calls, and I tells some of my employees, I said, hey, I'm gonna need for a couple of y'all to come in early. And you know, and that's the thing about making my own schedule and all that stuff like that, you know. I could do it how I want to do it. So I tells them, hey, I'm gonna need y'all to come in a little early. I come in around about noontime, and I take over the thing. I said, y'all come on in, and then breakfast on me, lunch on me, and if y'all not off the weekend, I let y'all off the weekend, and I handle all that. But I do need to see what's going on. I got something to handle and see what's going on. Okay, fine. That was settled. That was done. Okay, so then the next morning, y'all, I gets up. I get up, but I don't leave the house. Now, Jay and my younger son know about this time, I'm usually already gone. I'm not gone. So now they looking to see why I'm not gone. So then Jay comes in, and he comes in my bedroom, and he said, you're not gone yet? You're not going to work yet? you late. I said, no, I'm not late. I'm just going in later. I said, I'm going to go to the bus stop with, the youngest one. Now they looking all crazy. Why? I said, because I want to. I don't have nothing else to do, so I'm going. So they both look like, dang, So anyway, I said, come on, y'all, let's go, come on. So now they don't even want to go up to the bus stop now because I guess, ruined the whole plan, right? So anyway, so we walks up to the bus stop, and y'all, when that bus come, and when the bus came, we wasn't too far from the bus. And all you can hear is these kids saying, we don't give a damn about you going to get your mama. We don't give a damn about you going to get your mama or your brother. Now, the kids are talking to us. So then I look, and so now the oldest one and the youngest one saying, we don't care nothing about y'all either. So now I'm looking. Now, as we get on I said, well, what the hell is going on? So that's when the oldest one said, them the kids on the bus that keeps giving him problems. And he ain't trying to get suspended from school, so I came up here to get it straight. Or whatever. I said, nah, I'm here. I'm going to get it straight. Now, y'all, these kids, it was some girls, it was some boys, they were still hanging out the window. When I tell you, them kids were calling me all kind of B's and F's and everything. Bitch, you better not get up on him. Bitch, you ain't gonna do nothing. You better go get your mama. We'll whoop your mama too. They hanging out the window. I said, now, remind y'all, we live in a nice neighborhood. These are just some nice neighborhood badass kids, right? So now they snotty ass nose is hanging out the window. Hey, ain't nobody care nothing about that. All of them hollering, looking like a bunch of fruit flies up in the damn bus, acting a damn fool. The bus driver just sitting there like he don't hear nothing that these kids are saying. He don't say sit down, y'all. Put your ass on pause and shut up. He don't say nothing. They just take over the whole damn bus. Now, he done stopped the bus, and they are standing up in the seats, cussing me out, cussing my sons out. And then my son want to get up on the bus now because he hear the kids calling me B's and F's and all this, all F you and this, that. And I'm trying to keep my sons off the damn bus because now they ready to get down because how they talking to their mama. So I'm handling them. Family, I'm telling you. Family, they was 3 feet gangsters. All of them were 3 feet tall gangsters. Just disrespectful as hell. But I knew not to get up on that bus. Not because I was afraid to get on that bus, but because I have no business getting on that bus messing with them other people kids, okay? I handled it the right way. I whipped out my phone, family. I was like, I called 911. I told that bus driver, your ass better not move from this bus stop right here until the police come. Because we finna get some straightening right here. Because what they ain't gonna do is jump up and acting like they finna whoop my ass, my kids' ass, and everybody's ass on this goddamn block. That we ain't gonna do. So you stay right here so I can fill out my own police report. And if you leave, I'ma call it leaving the scene. Leaving the scene of a confrontation that was on your bus that we need to get straight right quick. He ain't moved. He ain't moving. And I called him, y'all. I called him. See, that's why I say you gotta handle stuff the right way, okay? And when the police got their family, it didn't make a damn bit of difference. I'm finna tell you, it didn't make a bit of damn difference. It seemed like the problem got bigger than what it already was. These snotty nose ass kids were still cutting up with the police. Then the police said, well, I tell you what, I want you to come off the bus. They was telling the police, F you. Damn you. I'm telling you, this was going on, family. They was telling the police, we give a damn about you. We don't give you come up here, we gonna whoop your ass too. Boy, them police came on up there, and it didn't turn out right for them kids. But they went up there, now they didn't put their hands on the kids, but what they did say, okay, I tell you what, y'all gonna have to come down here with us and talk to us. Do you know them kids was swinging on the police, didn't they? But I guess because I was there and the bus driver was there, they didn't put their hands on them kids. And they probably wouldn't have put their hands on their kids anyway. But them kids was swinging. Get off me. Get off. Punching them and punching them and punching them and punching them and just moving and moving. These kids was out of control. You would think they was on some sugar booger. I'm trying to tell you, they wasn't. I'm telling your family, it just was chaos that day. But anyway, the police said, what, since they were striking and hitting on the police, now the police have the right to take them down there to the little jailhouse and call their parents and talk to their parents about it, and then might have to take them down there to the juvenile office or whatever. But anyway, the police said, well, ma'am, looking at me, talking about, well, ma'am, you want to come up to the police station and fill out a report or whatever? I said, yes, I will do that. I will do that, because what they, if they cuss me out, damn, they're trying to whoop y'all ass, who is the police, then honey, this shit is gonna get real bad. So yes, let me go ahead on and fill out a police report, because see, we don't handle our business in a violent way unless very, very necessary. See, these kids here was just acting a fool for no goddamn reason, unnecessary shit. They just bad as hell, okay? So now, I followed up there and goes to the police station, and then the police station is trying to get the kids' names and all that. So evidently the police had already called the parents, okay? Now, they call the parents, and I sit there for about 15 minutes because they tell me they're going to get with me in a few minutes. They just waiting on the parents to come, which is understandable, okay? So then I goes in the restroom, and then when I come back out, family, when I come back out, it's a lady walks through the door. And then she said, what y'all calling me up here now for? Now? You used to being called to the police station about your goddamn child? Well, I'll be damned. I already know this definitely ain't gonna go right, because the mama don't give a damn. You know, so what y'all call me up here for again? Always calling me. Always calling me. Y'all call me up here for him. So now she points at my son, because she know that her son is in there, so it had to have been a confrontation with her son and my son. So, y'all called me up here for him right here. I said, yes, he did. Now, I come out the bathroom, and she turns around, she look. I said, oh, yes, sister, they call you up here for that one right there, which is mine. I said, because we're going to have to get some type of situation straight. And you're going to have to handle some type of situation regarding your child. Because what your child is not going to do is be bullying or messing with this one. Now, this one is not afraid, but it's how I raise him to handle situations, okay? Now, we don't handle situations like a pack of wolves, because, it was just complete chaos, you know? And so then she said, oh, well, what is the problem? Now, this squirrel face ass child done came in here, the squirrel face ass mama done came in here. What y'all calling me in here for? Looked like her wig needed a chin strap. That shit sliding all over the goddamn place, looking rough as hell, squirrel face ass. Come in now like we the goddamn problem, when it was her damn child who is the problem. I'm telling you, family people, we got to raise our kids better, okay? Just because some of us are ratchet don't mean that you got to have your kids to be ratchet. Let's change the cycle on this shit here, because that don't make no sense. Just because you ratchet don't mean you got to raise your kids to be ratchet. Now, it's just going to be a continuing cycle. Now, she done waltzed her ass up in here and acting like the police is getting on her nerve. I'm getting on her nerve. Her kid getting on her nerve. My kid getting on her nerve. And all the time, it's the way her goddamn ass has raised this child. And that's what I just can't understand. You know, she come in there with that tough talk ass shit. Girl, you better sit your unfit ass down now here and discuss how to make this shit better. Don't come in here raising no hell now, because you're going to mess around and get a knuckle sandwich messing with me and mine. Okay? So now let's sit down here like adults and get some good understanding to where this shit don't happen no more. Okay? Now, but that's what I wanted to tell y'all, family. But after we all sat down and tried to get it straight, they did still wind up taking the kids to the youth center, okay? Because they wanted the parent and the child to have some type of program to try to make things better, like anger management programs, things like that. They didn't put them up under arrest or nothing like that. They took them down there so that they can start planning things to help these kids stop either bullying or how they was trying to fight the police's anger management type classes. So they set up classes for the parent and for the child. Okay, and now from what I heard, like I said, that's years ago when my sons was in school. But from my understanding, that the kids did get a little better when it came to situations like that. Like, they wasn't as bad as they used to be. Let's put it that way, okay? So things like that do help. And the police has asked me, did I want to press any charges, or did I want to go further? I said, no, I don't want to go any further. I just want to make sure that you are pointing at the mother and that the child gets some type of counseling or something to where this doesn't keep happening. Not just to my child, because I know we know how to handle this, but to anybody else's kid. And then this child here is going to stay in trouble if don't nobody get a handle on it right now. So that was the outcome, that they all wind up going to counseling for, I think, like a year or something, until behavior and things like that got better. So that's what we have to do, family. You have to handle it the right way. But what I did not do is jump on that damn school bus and trying to grab on these kids and cuss these kids out and all that. Cause I'm telling you, first of all, I was too shocked, because the way they was cursing me out, you would think that they was grown as hell. And we are talking about teenage kids the same as these teenage kids. And I tell you, when I saw this story, it just reminded me of years ago when I went through the same problem. And I said to myself, I wonder if the kids that I had the problem with is these kids their kids. Because I tell you, that shit is too damn similar. It's too similar, family. It's too familiar. This story is too familiar. I said, I wonder if these kids here belong to the kids that was cutting up on me, because it's about time for those kids to have kids, because I have grandkids, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it was kids my son's age. So now, the one that was in middle school, and now he has a wife, and he have kids of his own. So I was saying, hell, I wonder if these kids belong to the kids that was cutting up on me. I wouldn't damn doubt it, family. Because this story here sounds too familiar, I'm going to tell you. But anyway, let's go ahead on, and we're going to finish this story on out right here. But I had to tell y'all about that. That didn't make no sense. And that's exactly what I had to go through with that right there.
Sitting there in the bus driver's seat, just sitting there.
And it's the bus driver that was just sitting there doing this
mama getting
accident.
tackled, and then they went and grabbed the daughter
Incident,
again. She had already told her mama that they were giving her problem. Her mama done got on there and done gave her more problem. It's just a slap ass mess. So what y'all need to do, Cafe and Knowledge family, I'm telling you, these people out here, people gonna have to stop getting on these people's bus now, because these kids ain't built like they used to be built. I'm telling you right now. And they talking about that boy that was fighting, the mother was 11 years old. I think they need to check his DNA. Because you think he ain't 11 years old, you sure? Because he was fighting like he was 21 years old. I'm trying to tell you, you just can't do it nowadays, y'all. You just can't do it nowadays. I'm sorry. Y'all better leave these kids alone now, because these kids are eating stuff. I'm telling you, these kids are eating on collard greens, cornbread, buttermilk, and fat. back. And when I say fat back, I don't mean literally eating fat back. I mean they are eating these unusual proteins that stick to their body, make their back fat, make their arm fat, make their leg fat, make their neck fat. I mean, y'all know, y'all have been going around and y'all see some kids that y'all will look at and be like, they say they 11 years old, but they look like they like 19 years old. Or they say they 9 years old and they look like they about 18 years old. So it's a whole big another thing out here, family. I mean, these kids ain't built like they used to. We looked at, about, I say 20 years ago. 20 years ago, if you say somebody was 11, they looked 11. If you say somebody was 15, they looked at 15. Nowadays, you say somebody is 10, they look 20. Or you say somebody is 15, they look 25. I mean, it's a whole new era. I don't know. They putting some unusual proteins in these foods here. I'm telling you right now. But first of all, parent, now y'all gonna have to start putting y'all kids in boxing lessons. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now. Before that lady got on that bus, she should have went. I'm telling you, people. I'm telling y'all now. Don't get on no bus confronting these kids. Don't be confronting these kids before the bus come or after the bus leave and all that. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now. You go to confront these kids. See what she should have did is went down now to that fitness center and started pumping some weights. She should have started getting on that treadmill. She should have started she supposed to have got herself together 2 weeks before she even approached them kids on that bus, honey, because getting your old ass on these buses nowadays, honey, these kids gonna whoop your ass now. I'm telling you, and it's not cute, it's nothing funny about it. It's just that I said last week, the hood has changed. It is not what it used to be. I can tell y'all that right now. The hood is not what it used to be. And a lot of people think it is. And it's not. It's not. I know back in the day, yeah, we were fighting in the hood, and you had a one-on-one fight, and you did that. No, we talking about a parent that got up on a school bus to tell these kids leave her child alone, and guess what? The whole bus jumped their head. The whole bus jumped the mama. See, now, they wasn't doing all that back in the day, but now they are. I'm telling you, they are. It ain't nothing cute about that. I'm telling you now, see, y'all gonna have to start going to mamas and daddies and grandmamas and grandfathers before y'all go to approaching these kids. Y'all better be taking y'all ass down there to the fitness center and go down there and start pumping some weights and start, pumping some iron and start doing some sit-ups and pull-ups and push-ups and all that stuff, and jog your ass around the beach or something for about 18 laps or something. You got to get prepared for these youngsters here. You can't just be running up in these youngsters' face and thinking because of your age that you already got an upper hand on them. Them kids proved that wrong last week. A couple of days ago, they proved that wrong. They don't give a damn how old you is, what you doing, or whatever. They gonna get in your ass. They don't care. 11 years old or you 31 years old, y'all going toe to toe. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, my granddaughter, she is 12 years old, and some of my shoes she can fit. Like my tennis shoes, she can't fit really, but like my heels or something like that, I guess because they cut different, she can put them on. So now you got a 12-year-old that can put on my shoes. I'm telling y'all now, y'all got to be careful, because see, when they can start fitting your size, when they close to fitting the size of your shoe, then they close to going toe-to-toe with your ass pretty soon. So you gonna have to go head on and start nipping that in the bud and start controlling and getting a handle of your kids. Now, far as these parents who these kids belong to that were fighting this woman on the bus and jumped this woman on the bus and jumped that little girl on the bus and all that stuff like that, parents, you have to be more responsible. You know damn well your kids is bad as hell. A lot of these parents know that their kids are bullied. They know that their kids are bad. They know that their kids is out of control, and they still won't do nothing about it. It don't matter how much a parent do tell them that, hey, your kid is a problem to my kid, and can you handle this? There's a lot of them that go in one end and come out the other because they think the shit's cute. They think it's cute that their kid is acting a fool in school. They think it's cute that their kid gets suspended every week. They think it's cute that all their kid know is how to jump and bully somebody but don't know nothing about that math book, that social studies book, that science book, knows nothing about that, but they are proud as hell of that kid, that all that kid do is the bully on the block. Come on now. We got to do better, people. And that's what.
And hey, family, I just want to stop it right there, right quick. I'm gonna let it play on out after this or whatever. But what I want to say, just like I said on there, that a lot of these parents know that their kids is bad as hell. To those type parents, when you know your kid is bad as hell, do something about that. And usually the parents don't do anything about it because they think it's cute. That's just like when that squirrel face ass woman walked in that damn police station and said, "What y'all calling me for now? What y'all calling me for now? You used to this? This your everyday life? That you got to come to a police station about your middle school child? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You act like this shit is normal. This shit ain't normal, girl. Why in the heck? I can't understand how her goddamn ass came in there with that damn wig going from side to side like this shit was cute. I just don't understand it. And it took for the police, for them to go down to the juvenile center, make some type of arrangements and schedules to where they have to go to anger management class, you know, and not only just the child, they had it to where the parents did too. And once the parents have to inconvenience their schedule to start going to programs like that, then they will start monitoring their kids more. They will start making sure their kids don't get in so much trouble in school. They will be making sure their kids are not bullying people in school, because guess what? They don't want to keep going through these type of programs, and then they got to talk to the job if they're working and try to reschedule their schedule around these programs because their kid is just disobedient all the time. So now they got to go to these programs. See, when you start putting all this stuff into the parents' schedule, that they have to do the same thing as the kids is doing, going to these different programs, then the parents will then soon make sure that this shit stops. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's a better way to handle things. And like I said, this lady here did it all wrong, people, family. She did it all wrong, you know. And what she should have did it in the right way. And it's a lot of us parents out here who deals with this, or who kids are, you know, having problems in school from certain children all the time. You have to start really going and talk. If the school don't want to do anything about it, then you got to go to the police precinct, or you got to go to juvenile center or something like that, y'all. Because I'm going to tell you, that's the only way. And a lot of people don't want to do that. But in order for a lot of this stuff to change, we have to do it.
That's why I wanted to do this video. But for the parents, when your kid is being bullied, and it's nothing that you can do about, like you think that you've done all you can, don't go approaching these kids, y'all. You don't go approaching these kids about them bullying. Now, you can go up to the school, ask for a conference with that parent who is the child that is bullying your child. You can go to that school and ask for a conference or something like that. And if the school is acting like they don't want to go get involved, you need to start going to like your city council board, your mayor, go to the police department, go to the juvenile department, report these kids. See, grown-ups have to stay in a grown-up place, and children need to stay in a children place. But grown-ups, you cannot get on the bus. I know that that's just a parent instinct that they want to protect their child from bullies. You know, and it don't always work like that. I did a video on bullies a while back, probably about 8 months ago. Might want to go back to it. It's called bullying, and it tells you how to handle a bully, how to handle that so your kid can feel safe and be safe, you know? So I already did a video on that. So I'm just saying real quick that if you feel like you cannot seem to solve that problem, that kid keeps bullying your kid, because see, bullying, it affects a lot. It makes kids sometimes don't even want to be living anymore and all that. It gets very, very difficult, you know? So what I suggest is that once you ask the school to have a conference, and then if that parent still seems like they can't handle their kid or something like that, you still need to go to the superintendent, go to the school board and talk to them, go to the police station, talk to them, go to the juvenile center in your area, tell them about this child, let them know that this child is a problem, talk to everybody you can about this child is a problem, and they'll do something about it. They'll do something about it. I can guarantee you that they will do something about it. But you just can't go and put your hands on that bully or putting your hands on that kid. It don't work like that. We can't do it like that, y'all. We can't do it like that, because I'm going to tell you right now, them kids wasn't studying none of that. Or you can put your kid in boxing lessons, or you can play fight with your kid or do something. Like I said, I'm not promoting violence. I'm trying to keep violence from happening, because you have to handle things the right way, y'all. You just can't go walking up on nobody, kids, and start acting like you can handle their kids. Even though that's wrong what the kids is doing, the adults have to be adult enough and mature enough to handle that situation the right way, y'all. That's just point blank period. You know what I'm saying? You just have to. I mean, I understand everybody wants to protect their kids and all that stuff, but you really do. You really do have to get a handle on kids, your bad kids. And most parents know that their kids are bad. Ain't no sense of, some people say, oh, well, I didn't even know my kid was a bully. Yes, you do. Because the bully shows signs inside the home and outside the home. And like I said, I did a video on bullies before, so y'all can go back and look at that, but, it's just some people that think it's cute that their kid is running a neighborhood, or everybody in the neighborhood is scared of their kids. That shit ain't cute. It ain't cute at all. It's sad. It's sad. It's very sad. And you have to watch that type of behavior. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, don't go jumping on these buses, because these kids nowadays, they going toe-to-toe with grown folks. I'm telling you right now. See, that's how come they say, make sure you make your kids obey at an early age, because if you mess around and let them get 11 years old, they used to say, at 15, 16, 17, then the kid will get kind of out of control. Oh, hell no. You talking about 11-year-old, 10-year-old, 11-year-old, they're jumping 30 and 40-year-olds. Oh, hell no. Y'all gonna have to get a handle on this, because this don't make no sense right here. It really don't. Now, this lady here went to jail, and them kids went right on off to school and did their school work, and they nothing happened to them. Now, I don't know if they gonna call the juvenile center, or the lady gonna try to get something handled about her child being bullied by these kids. Don't know. But what I do know, they took her to jail, and the kids ain't even bothered. Now, they done jumped the lady, done jumped the kid, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, it's just pathetic. People, keep your ass off these school buses here. Keep your ass off the school buses, because the school buses ain't no place for a grown person to be going and check nobody else's kids. That's not how that go. You talk to the parents first, or you go to the school and talk to the principals or whatever. And if you can't get nothing from them, go to them school board people. But keep y'all ass off that bus, because I'm telling y'all right now, these kids is not built the way they used to. These kids is not what they used to be. These kids here look bigger than us. You can be standing in line with a kid that's 11 years old, and that kid looking you dead in your eye. They don't have to look up at you or get on their tiptoes and look at you. They looking you dead in the eye. Same size as you, deep voice as you, all that. Got on the same size pants as you, wearing the same size shoes as you, and 10 years old. Oh, hell no. I'm telling you now, you got to get your fitness in if you're talking about handling these kids around here. Because I'm going to tell you right now, just like I said, These kids right here all across the United States is a whole nother breed. That's how come I was telling y'all about that Fat Joe thing. You know, they were talking about, oh, how the internet was lit up. Yeah, women was cutting up on Fat Joe and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some kids in there cutting up on Fat Joe. Because you see right now, they gives a damn about you being grown. They gonna still cuss your ass out and fight your ass and jump your ass and all that. You know, so we as adults have to figure out a way to get these kids under control, honey. Because I'm telling you right now, parents, if you know you have a bad kid, and you know it, ain't no sense, oh, my kid is very nice. My kid, no. Parents know when their child is out of control. And you know because you got to go up to that school like twice a week or twice every 3 weeks or twice every month. When you got to go up to the school all the time because your child is causing chaos in the school, or the teacher is calling you all the time, or the principal is calling you all the time, or the people next door is complaining about your child all the time, you already know you got a goddamn badass kid, and it's time for you to handle that. And I always say, if you cannot handle your kid, then you need to let somebody else raise your kid, because evidently you can't do a proper job. Ain't no sense of saying the child is out of control, I can't do nothing with them. Yes, you can. There's too much resources out here that can help you and your child behavior. It's too much resources out here that can help you help your child with their behavior. And I ain't talking about no goddamn Ritalin neither. I ain't talking about pumping these kids up with no Ritalin. You don't need all that. Good talking to, good paying attention to, good communication, all of that can help your child become a better child without all that damn bullying. And there's too many resources out here to help you and your child to stop that. Because you have to look at these kids that jumped this lady on that bus. Now, I'm going to tell you now, that lady, see, them kids had already gave her warning before she put her ass up on that bus. Before she even stepped her feet up on that bus, they had already said, oh, don't be coming out there. Don't be coming up here talking no mess to us. Don't be doing this to us. I'm telling you right now, because we ain't the one to play with. They doing all that. And I'm telling you right now, they was not lying. They was not selling no wolf tickets. They was giving out the wolf tickets. They wasn't selling them. They was giving them. And I'm going to tell you right now, so people, y'all got to be careful y'all run down on these little kids like that. And these kids here, and I say little kids because we talking about 11 years old. We talking about 11 years old. And then we talking about jumping grown folks. Oh, hell to the no. I'm going to tell you right now, people, get a handle on your kids. Because this is unacceptable. Because it also looked bad. But I understand where the lady was coming from. Because everybody want to protect their kids. But it looks bad that a woman gets on the bus to confront and cuss out kids and all that stuff. And it also looks bad on her part, and it also looks bad not on the kids' part, but the parents of those kids that jumped that lady like that. So now people really ain't really side-eyeing the kids. People are thinking, who are those kids' parents? Who are their parents? Something not right. It automatically tells people that something might not be right inside that household. Like that, and hey, that could not be true. But I'm saying the perception of how things are, the way they were talking, the way they was cussing, the way they was acting, and then jumped the lady, all that right there, it only brings extra attention to what's going on in your house. People don't look at too much of the kids. They look at where the kids came from, who is raising these kids, and then they start looking into that. So people, that's all I want to say about that Cafe of Knowledge. But I'm going to tell you right now, people, don't get y'all ass up on no school bus here messing with these old bad-ass, thick-ass cornbread eating buttermilk kids, huh? Leave these kids alone now, because these kids ain't built the way they used to. Now, y'all, we've been saying this all the time. These kids ain't what they used to be. And a lot of people think I just be playing. I said this in Fat Joe video. I said the hood ain't what it used to be. You always talking about where you from and all this. That like this lady here. She might have been saying all her life, I'm from the hood. I'm from that. She grown now, but I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood. I'm not saying this what she's saying, but I'm telling y'all that this hood ain't what it used to be. me, this is a whole nother generation out here. I said that in that other video. I said this generation here is our kids and our kids' kids, our grandkids and stuff is out here now. And I'm going to tell you right now, they ain't playing no disrespect. I'm going to tell you right now, them kids, that lady jumped up on that bus and them kids was like, look here, one thing we ain't going to do is take no ass whooping from nobody else but our own parents. Now she get up here talking that shit, now we going to war but on this damn bus here. And that's exactly what happened. I'm telling you, these kids ain't built like they was now. Everybody talking about I'm from the hood, I'm from the hood. You know when we grown, these old, and that's what I was talking about. You got these old 40 and 50-year-old rappers, 30-year-old rappers, 40-year-old rappers. See, all these old ass rappers keep trying to stick themselves to the hood and don't know this hood has changed. This hood has changed so much. You go your ass back in the hood and then fuck around and get your ass beat by 11-year-old. Oh hell no, that's something that we ain't gonna do. Can you imagine you taking your child to this school bus and you saying, who messing with you? Who messing with you? Come on, we going right now. And y'all get up on that school bus and then you go to talking so much shit and then these 11-year-olds jump your ass and whoop your ass and then drag your daughter off the bus, whoop your daughter ass and all that. Oh hell no. That's when the shit, keeping it real, done went wrong. And you like, God damn, them kids strong as hell. You goddamn right. I already had told y'all these kids ain't what they used to be. So I'm telling you now, keep y'all ass off for school bus. And not only that, don't go chasing no kids down about your child. Handle it in the right way, the legal way, and start pressing charges on these bullies. Start pressing charges until they parents feel the riffraff of the consequences of having a child that jumps on other children, beat up other children all day, take other children's stuff all day, and treat them like shit all day. Y'all gonna have to start going. If the school is not doing nothing about it, your next steps, you need to be going to the city councils, you need to be going to the mayors, you need to go to the juvenile center, tell them about these kids. You need to do all that. Go to the police department, make out reports, and all of this. All those people are going to have to contact the parent. And if they keep contacting that parent enough, that parent's going to feel the riffraff of they going to have to straighten their child up or they're going to eventually lose their child. But y'all have to do it in the legal way. Don't go jumping on nobody's school bus and getting y'all ass whooped. Y'all old lad, know your ass is old and stuff. Ain't lift no weight since 1992. And then gonna jump on the bus with all these kids. Them kids wore that ass out. Keep y'all ass off these folks' school bus, yeah? That's all I gotta say about that. Gain knowledge to prevent blockage. And we all know what that means. The more you know.
Okay, y'all. So that's all of it. And I'm really glad that the audio was saved. And so for the subscribers that was asking, where's that video? I can't find that video. What happened to that video? I had people coming into the email and everything asking about that video. So there you go. I redid it. Like I said, I called it the remix. And that's all I have to say. But, hey, family, please, please, please don't go jumping your ass on nobody's school bus. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you can't. I wasn't going to get on that school bus anyway because I know better than that. You know, adults have to think like adults no matter how much these kids are cutting up and acting up and calling you names and all that, because they was calling names and all that stuff out the school bus. But now one of them got off the school bus to attack me or anything like that. But see, she got up on that school bus, which is trespassing, and which gives the right for kids to try to defend themselves. Is it right for them to jump on a grown person? No. But it also was not right for her to get on that bus. So you have to handle things in the right way, family. That's all I'm saying. And like I said in the video, you have to start filling out reports. You have to start, and sometimes the schools can't even do nothing. Because you see, in my case, what I was telling y'all about my case, I didn't even go to the school. I started right off calling the police so that we can get the family together and then the kids together so we can straighten this out legally. Okay? Legally. We're going to straighten this out. Okay? And then they had to take it from there. You know, but the thing is those kids did get better. You know, so that's all I'm saying. So that's all I have, family. Glad that y'all, you know, tuned in and everything. Thank y'all for all your support. Appreciate it. Thank you to the new subscribers. And most definitely thank you to all my subscribers. Okay? That's all I got to say about that. Gain knowledge to prevent blockage. And we all know what that means. The more you know, the harder it is for anybody to block y'all from your goals and success. Bye-bye.